Exercise, Unblending and Embodying. This is a brief meditation that I do a version of each day, as do many people who follow the IFS path. I encourage you to try it out as a daily practice. Get comfortable and, if it helps, take deep breaths. Then start by focusing on and checking in with whatever parts you are actively working with. See if you can find each of them in or around your body and get curious about how they're doing. Ask each if there's anything it wants you to know or if it needs anything, like you might with a child that's in your care. As you're getting to know it, at some point help it get to know you better, the you that's with it now. Let them know who you are, even how old you are, since they often think you're much younger. Let them know that they're not alone anymore and see how they react. You can ask, if you like, how old they thought you were. You can even ask them to turn around and look at you. After you've checked in with the parts you've begun working with, you can open space and invite any other parts that need attention to come forward. Just wait and see what trailheads, thoughts, emotions, sensations, impulses emerge. Get to know these new ones and help them get to know you. This next piece is optional and may or may not happen. Revisit each of them one at a time and invite them to relax and open space inside, so you can be more in your body. If a part's willing to do that, you'll notice a palpable shift in your body or your mind toward more spaciousness and peace in that place where the part seems to reside. If that doesn't happen, don't despair. They may not know you well enough yet to trust that it's safe to do that, and that's fine. If they do separate, notice that more embodied, spacious sense of who you are and the qualities you feel when you're in that place. What's it like in your body and mind now? Notice that spaciousness, the sense of well-being and enoughness, that you are enough. Also notice the feeling like there's nothing to do right now and everything is okay. Some people spontaneously feel a vibrating energy running through their body, making their fingers and toes tingle. This is what some people call chi, or kundalini, or prana, but in IFS we call it self-energy. I'm inviting you to get a felt sense of what it's like for you, yourself, to be more embodied. If you can become somatically familiar with this state, then you can notice when you're there and when you're not as you go through your day. Any departures from that state are usually due to the activity of parts that have blended to some degree and are giving you distracting thoughts, blocking the flow of energy, closing your heart, making you feel pressure in different places, etc. You can notice those activities and then reassure the parts doing them that they don't have to, that it's safe to unblend, at least for the duration of the meditation. Afterward, they can jump back to attention if they really want to. I have found, however, that through this practice, parts gradually increase their trust that it is safe and beneficial to let the self embody. They also trust that the self is remembering and checking on them, that it's being a good inner parent. All of this self-leadership helps them step out of their parentified roles and consider unburdening. In the next minute or so, I invite you to shift your focus back outside. Before you come back, though, thank your parts either for letting you embody more, or, if they didn't, for letting you know they were too afraid to do so just yet. Then come back when it feels right.